Lesson number 3, how to pick up a girl. Commiseration with a woman. The weekend is coming. Put on your best clothes, your most expensive cologne to prowl the nightlife. Go clubbing, bumping and grinding with a beauty. But if you're going by yourself or with some of your boys, you will find that most women, they're already around with people that they're gonna bump and grind with. And even if they're by themselves, what makes you think she will pick you out of the crowd? I think the only one that really get laid at the club is when they already set up a date over there, or their friends is going to introduce to them somebody. So it's already preset. So, I mean, the only way that, you could get someone new is like throw a date rape drug into their drinks and drag them out to an isolated dark alley and do what you want with them. Okay, no. Don't do that. I'm just joking. It was just a joke. Anyway, commiseration with a woman. The spoken language is a very powerful tool. It's the bullets in your gun that can pierce the heart of a woman. So you have to, so you have to learn how to pull the trigger. The more times you pull the trigger, the better you are. Making a conversation with somebody is sometimes it's easy, but most of the time, talking when you don't know them it's kind of difficult. And your approach, when you don't know what to say, is an even harder task. Well, that's why I said you gotta take her to somewhere quiet. Even when you approach a woman, you gotta approach them somewhere quiet so you could, discover some intimate details about them. Wow them with your intellect, or make them laugh with your jokes. You gotta learn how to win them over and influence them to be able to seduce and get laid. A conversation should not be, a conversation to get to know each other should not be boring. Whatever you say to her should be lethal and exciting. Do not bore her. Do not bore her in any way. Do not, don't be ordinary. Like if you see a girl and at that right moment, the moon is like like silhouette, or it's shadowing, something, illuminating a romance down at you. Come on, that's easy, right, baby? Look at the moonlight. It's so beautiful. she probably respond, it is. You know, it depends on what her response is. Then you would probably, I don't know. Here's what I would say. I would say, you know, it would be more enchanting if I could hold you until the moonlight vanished. Well, you know. But I could say with a straight face, hey girl, put on some clothes. And she said, what? You know, she might be like agitated, annoyed by that. And he said, you know, when I close my eyes, you always roaming naked. And if you get lucky, she probably say, you don't like that? Well, yeah, I would like that, but if you're in your birthday suit, you should be underneath me. You know, something like, you know, something different, original, you know, you don't want to be predictable. Predictable is boring, and when they go out, you know, put on their tight little black dress, or, you know, their push-up bra, they don't want to be bored. Don't bore them. Be their fire. Yeah, be their fire, and, you know, don't extinguish yourself in having a chance to play. Anyway, yeah, it's always good, you know, I mean, it's always good to like I said, sometimes you forget what you're saying, and you think you're saying something stupid, and perhaps you did, but she might enjoy it, you know. She said, this guy is different, you know, he's himself, you know, he don't, you know, try to act any different, you know. It's conversation is good. Conversation is good when you always have when you have an attentive ear. If she's willing to listen to you, what you say, you know, different approaches for different people, but the spoken language is a very important tool for you. Well, the point is, you know, I mean, I am giving this advice, and, you know, and this experience that I have been through for you to get the best out of the very best, to get the captain of the cheerleader, the beauty queen, the winner of the beauty queen contest. This is not for the fat and ugly bees, okay, for the fat and ugly chicks. If you're gonna use this strategy, to get, you know, the fat and the ugly chicks, turn the video off. I do not want to be shamed over these lessons I'm teaching you. These are meant for the very best. If they're ugly and fat, all you have to do is snap your finger and they're probably already naked for you. Anyway, like I said, you know, conversation is discovering something intimate about them. And hopefully they would, you know, if you gonna have like routine, ordinary questions for them. What do you do? What school are you at? How's the weather? Those are boring questions. If they want to give you those kind of information, they'll give it to you. You shouldn't even ask for it. I don't want to know. I really don't care. I don't care what you do, how your day is. I just want you to give me a little peace. I want you to pleasure me with your mouth. I want you to, you know, I want you to lay there, spread eagle, and let me penetrate. And I don't want to, you know, waste a lot of money getting you into bed. That's all, you know. Forget about the other question. It doesn't really matter. But if you're out there and you want to befriend them, then that's a different topic. But I don't think anybody's going to the club to be friend with anybody. They come there to get laid. I go there to, look and maybe get laid. But I know it won't happen because I am a more intellectual and type. I like to talk and seduce a woman, and I can't do it when, when the music is so loud and everybody's bumping and grinding. And most of the time when I go with people I know and all that. So I just go and listen to the music and watch them bump and grind because I don't dance. But, and the thing is, I see a lot of them, they think that's the place for them to get laid, but it is not. It is not. It's too noisy. And there's too many people, too much competition. You want to limit your competition. You want to because I don't know, the reason why I'm giving out these advices and this strategy is that, I'm bored. I'm not challenged. It used to be fun taking a woman away from her lover, her boyfriend. But I've done that. It's no fun no more for me. So I'm hoping all these information that I give you will help you. Right now I'm thinking about, but you take a woman away from another guy, you gotta learn how to fight because they're gonna want to fight, and you gotta be able to get down and dirty. Anyway, my new challenge is, taking a woman away from her lesbian lover. Well, that's gonna be my new goal. Yeah, lesson number 3. Remember, practice on your communication skill. But like I said, when you talk, make it interesting. Because if they listen and if they lend you their ears, then you interest them, then you entertain them, and you keep them involved. And they're gonna see, because I tell you, women are better at reading body language than us. And they know every pretty woman out there. They hear lines. There's nothing that you say would be unique. But you try to be original. But like I said, they probably heard it all. And you try to do it confident. And you get there. Because, there's no winning strategy for you to, there's no absolute in that. You just have to try and error, man. Try and error. What works for some may not work for you. What works for me may not work for you. Because all I know is I could just look at the girl and say, and point to her, upstairs. She knows what's up. She knows what's up. So, enjoy yourself this weekend and get laid. Later.